All right, everybody, we are back with another video. This one I can say I'm very excited about. I received this package earlier today and unfortunately had to go off to run an appointment this evening and was unable to open it when I first got it, but I am itching to get it open now. Surprised I was able to have the patience to hold off and actually film a video about it. But as you can see here, this came from Scranton, Pennsylvania. No, not Dunder Mifflin. Actually, Tops US, which we all know who Tops is. What this is, I participated in a uh, Bowman Sterling break through Jabs Family's YouTube site. Uh, Probably about, I would say, 3 weeks ago, somewhere in that range. But I was very fortunate to pull or out of that break to get a redemption card for Mr. Wander Franco. He is one of the hottest prospects out there in the majors with the Tampa Bay Rays organization. And that was kind of a very pleasant surprise. But what happened with this is that I figured, I was thinking about actually just selling the redemption card, but then I'm like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and just submit the code and get the card myself, and then figure out what I want to do from there. So I went to scratch this card, and on the back is your scratch area, and I thought I was being smart by taking a knife edge and slowly scratching away at it. So I thought I would produce less of a dent in the back of the redemption card, like it really is important to keep redemption cards. But I just wanted to preserve it as best I could, and just about ruined my entire redemption because, as you can see here, I scratched it off, and the white is actually ripping underneath the actual code number. So I had to sit here at my desk after I realized what I had done, and before I caused any more damage to it, had to piece together what I thought the code might be. It was like cracking this major puzzle, and it must have taken me a good 15 minutes or more, probably 20 minutes or more, to figure out what the actual code was. I had an idea which letters slash numbers were missing out of the code, and which ones I thought were correct numbers, and then which numbers or letters I thought were the right letter. It was just an absolute disaster, and I don't know what I would have been able to do if I was unable to figure out what that code was. So, just as a word of precaution, I would recommend just using a coin to scratch those off so you don't deal with the same problem that I dealt with. But that was just quite a mess. There's my code on the back there. But without further ado, I'm going to actually open this up to see my Wander Franco card. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to keep it for a while. Probably will get it graded. I like to get those nice prospect cards graded. This is not a parallel of any kind, so I was unable to hit one of those, but it's the base auto from what I understand. But what was really cool is that, people give Tops a hard time. I'm going to give them props this time because I sent and completed oh gosh, it might have been a week ago when I completed the form online for the redemption, and this thing is already here. So it really comes down to, I think, whether or not that particular player has completed their cards or stickers or whatever they were sent to, where the redemption card had to be sent out to the individuals or to be put in the boxes. And I believe he must have completed his shortly after those redemptions went out. Because I had an Andy Ibanez about going on about a year and a half ago, that after a full year I had not received anything, notified Tops. They said it may not come for a while longer. Pick a replacement, which is exactly what I did. It was just annoying But just letting you know that it doesn't always work out where you get this card in a week. But this is what happened with this one. So really cool that I was able to get this quickly. So here it is. There is Mr. Wander Franco directly from Topps. So um, I don't know, because it came from Topps. Usually you're supposed to put that in one of those softer sleeves to submit it for grading. But because it came directly from Topps, maybe it'll give it a little bit more of a chance at getting a higher grade, because that card is pretty clean. Looking at it, I don't necessarily know that thing's getting a 10 if I send it to PSA, or a 9.5 if I send it to Beckett. And the reason, I can see right off the top here that centering is not quite perfect left to right. But it might warrant a 9 or 9.5 from Beckett. So I'm sorry, or a 9 or a from Beckett or PSA. So anyway, I'll decide what I'm going to do with that. But that is just cool to be able to get one of the top prospects in the games auto card like that. So just wanted to share that with you. Boy, he's got a really rough looking signature though. Wanted to share that with you guys, and just kind of let you know what's out there in this series. This one I think was probably one of the better cards you would get in that Sterling um, set. So there you have it. Just give us a like if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel, and we will catch up with you soon. Take care.